Okay, so I've made this video really more about sustainability and processes with a little bit of context, really to help me think things through for the IPP and where I want to take my work. So there's the doorway and into what I call my box of curiosities, or cabinet of curiosities. It's a box collage really, and I love working with collage, but I've never done a box idea, which is strange really, because I love boxes. I love doorways and I love boxes, so these two have come together really quite well. So on entering this space, which could be a stage, it could be a white box gallery, it could be inside or outside. The opportunities are endless, I think. So by doing a 3D collage like this, it started to open up all sorts of other possibilities. I like working with paper and cardboard. I found that really pleasurable. It kind of took me back to my childhood, and I think that's certainly something I would like to embrace. Obviously, paper and cardboard are relatively natural and they can be recycled, or I could use recycled products. So on entering this, let's call it stage, we have a sculpture which I've been experimenting with, and this would represent the mask. I'd make some kind of mask, and I've printed one of my designs onto paper, but what I'd actually do is print it onto fabric and make costumes, and then the frame in metal, but I'd probably do it in wood, which is put into air dry clay, which I've been experimenting with, and those are poppy seeds, really more to give a context of illusion perhaps. There is symbolic leaf and my baby, obviously in the context of new beginnings, metamorphosis, life and death. So I wanted to scale it down and see how it would look just sitting on a floor. And again, that's air dry clay, which I've never worked before with, and a metal paint, which is water soluble. So I think that's quite important for processes, that I start to use as much water soluble and biodegradable products that are natural, really more for me to look at sustainability. This is hemp rope, a cocoon I've made on a wire frame. I would change the wire probably, even though the wire was recycled. And again, a clay baby representing transformation from the cocoon. The backdrop is printed onto organic cotton, and it's a sketch of some woods that I've done locally, and I thought it would be great to experiment with backdrops of my artwork. And the floor is one of my designs printed onto sticky paper and then put onto the base of the cardboard. And really I'd like to look at doing mosaics, possibly sort of paper or cardboard mosaic floors or wall hangings, which I thought could be quite good fun. I haven't yet really thought through all the processes at this stage of how they're going to work, but I've been experimenting with new materials and more sustainable materials.